What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for tuning in once again for some more Prison Break Season 4. Man, this show has been an incredible journey so far. I can't wait to get to whatever it is that we have planned next. When it comes on to this series, when it comes on to, I heard I have to watch a movie after this season, and then we'll do season 5. I don't know how that's going to go. I actually do need to look that up to see where I can actually watch that movie. But it's been an incredible journey, man. I really do enjoy this show. Can't say it enough. I don't know if this is going to end up in my top 5 shows of all time. I don't even know if it's going to break my top 10. I have a pretty strong top 10, man, shows of all times, but we'll see. Because I take into consideration the entirety of the show, not just some parts of it. Okay, so it's in entirety of things that makes it into my top 10 TV shows of all time. It has to have a very, very strong story, continuous continuity gotta be on point. Everything gotta be on point. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be shows that are just up there that I've watched. Even if it's shows that I've watched in the past that I have not reacted to, those are considered as well. But it's looking strong. It's looking strong. Might crack my top 10, but we'll see at the end of the series where it is. I will definitely let you guys know. But in any case, guys, let's jump into this reaction. Don't forget, guys, if you want to watch more episodes, as I said, by the time you guys are watching some of these episodes, we should be finished with the series. But if you want to go check that out as well, you can join the Patreon, join membership on the original channel. Let me know when you do so, when you sign up, and I will definitely get you guys access and all that good stuff. Anyways, let's get to the reaction. I will see you guys for the review. I do awkward pauses, do I? But my intros are weird. Let's get to it. Oh, we gonna get it in.
Now, tell the general you killed us. Otherwise, my hand, it ain't gonna get tired.
I just hope your mouth gets tired.
It's funny.
Come on, Link. Come on. Enough already. Come on, Link.
You want General Kranz to think Wyatt took us out.
Even if you do break him and he does call the general, you don't think a trained military veteran's gonna hear the fear in his voice? They're gonna know he was coerced.
However we do it, we better get what we need from Wyatt soon, because Mahone ain't gonna wait.
Trying to find this.
Respectfully, this is not as simple as unplugging a laptop and moving it to another room. The data on Scylla is too delicate.
I don't want excuses. All I care is that it's done right and done right now.
I understand the urgency, but it will take 3 days.
Sir, still no word from Wyatt. He only uses the company-issued cell, so we can't track him. We have no way of confirming if he successfully completed his operation.
Keep calling him. And draft a press release. Photographs, criminal records, everything we have on Schofield, Burroughs, all of them. Tell our friends in the media I want them to saturate the evening news and the morning papers. I want it impossible for them to walk down the streets of Los Angeles without being spotted.
So they sent Florence Nightingale to get me all ready to cooperate.
Actually, I'm here to help you despite what you've done. Because I'm still a doctor and you're a prisoner.
You're going to save me.
Don Self has a metal case out there and I don't know what's in it. I imagine you don't want to find out, so.
I've already been a lot of things worse than dead in my life, Doctor. You better have more than that to threaten me with.
Assuming these pages are correct, and there's no way of knowing if they actually are, we
follow this basement hallway through the boiler room to here, where there's some kind of elevated walkway. We follow that to the end. We'll have covered most of the distance between gate and the company's headquarters. Whistler marked it with an X, so I'm thinking it's some kind of wall or serious impediment. That's why we're going down there prepared. Tools, thermal lances, sledgehammers.
Okay, we get through that wall. What's on the other side?
Again, I don't know. It's because Gretchen has the rest of the pages, but once we're through this location, we can't go any further until she gives them back.
Look, we're gonna deal with Gretchen when the time is right, okay? You guys need to go to gate and get started. I'm gonna stay here with Wyatt and make sure we get what we need.
Well, the problem is the media is going to.
Now move your ass. I get, gentlemen. I get. My boss will be here any minute.
How are you? Fine, until I found a resignation fax waiting for me from Andrew Blauner.
A resignation?
Yeah, I can't get him on the phone. I reached out to his fiancée. She hasn't seen or heard from him. She's worried sick.
He's probably on a bit of a bender, just sleeping it off somewhere.
Blauner, he's a Boy Scout. None of this makes any sense, Cole.
Yeah.
I hope you're having a lovely, enjoyable morning, because while you are nowhere to be found, there's sleuthing going on here regarding the whereabouts of one Mr. Andrew Blauner.
And
And if I'm going down for this little homicide, I ain't going alone. We're going together like traffic and weather.
relax, okay? They'll never find the body where I put it. Me? I'm getting ready for a meeting. Call the general and say what they want you to say.
And what? You'll let me go?
No. But Don Self will make sure that you spend the rest of your life in a decent facility without the death penalty.
Either way, if I make the call or not, I'm dead. You know that. And we both know that you, as a doctor, won't let that happen.
This guy thinks he's slick.
I'll cuff your ass to that table, okay?
If you lost the kid?
Yeah, I did too. My wife was pregnant. And there were complications and the doctor messed up. And they both... They didn't make it. Okay, so I understand.
What would you do if you were me and that man was right there? He's right there. What would you do?
I don't know what I would do.
And you just
Look, I'm giving you
lied
my
to
word. When the time is
Alex.
right, I won't stand in your way.
I am no different than that man over there who wants to kill me. Alexander Mahone was forced to do things by the company, and so was I.
I don't think so, bruh.
People in government. People that can help you. And Michael, I can give you a phone number. Arrangements can be made.
Nah, bruh. He's a hired assassin. He's not being forced by the company.
It is over.
Truth be told, Mr. Blauner isn't officially a missing person, but his fiancée has a cousin at the mayor's office, so here we are.
Here we are.
Hey, that's not to say, though, that there aren't some things that concern me.
Really, such as?
Well, the fax that came into White's office came from a copy shop, but Blauner had a fax machine at his house.
Okay.
And about a half hour after he resigned, his car was seen leaving the gate garage. Now, the driver couldn't be identified, but it appeared as though a woman's hands were seen gripping the
They're
steering.
making all that noise down there. You don't hear that
It
bang?
always seemed to me that Mr. Blauner was, how can I put this delicately? A swordsman, you know what I mean?
Actually, I don't.
He might be dipping his snout into a different trough, and the fiancé is none the wiser.
If you don't mind me asking, what is that banging noise?
It's, it's trouble with the pipes. You know, they loosened up from this moderate quake, and now they shake more than the trembler itself.
Mr. Pfeiffer, some people here have told me that you and Blauner didn't get along. Would you mind talking to me a little bit about that?
Is that ambulance you got us still out back?
Yeah?
Hey, come on, pal. I got almost a decade on you. Don't see me sucking air.
I got shot, Brad.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, we ain't making any progress here.
Nothing beneath the cement but granite. We couldn't get through it with a jackhammer.
Maybe we should go back to the warehouse, find another way.
There is no other way. This is it. This is where the plans lead. This is our way to Scylla.
What? We got millions of gallons of water in this drain pipe. We can't go under, we can't go over.
I know. Maybe we can go through it.
Bruh, that's hella risky. You gonna flood the place?
All right, Link. This ought to do it.
After I'm done, how much time we got?
Not a lot. Be careful.
You too.
Detective, I pulled Blauner's travel schedule as per your request.
Thank you.
What's this?
Sir, we need to step out for a few more bracket joints for the shelving.
All right. Yeah, but I ain't paying you to stop for a coffee and donuts, so get back here toot sweet.
Hey, wait up, Manuel.
I hired some men out of my own pocket, of course, to add some built-in storage in my closet. I hope you don't mind.
Here's the monthly breakdown of where we travel.
You're gonna talk to me now?
Me? No. We're done talking. But you're not.
They are all dead. It's over. And this will all be over. And this will all be over. All over. They are dead. They are all dead. It's over.
I'm gonna take this.
Got him.
Can you take a walk?
Yeah.
Ooh. Alex gets some alone time with him.
That's how we should go. Let's go inside.
We got a little alone time there, sonny.
You'll make a phone call for me. You know, Schofield said the torture wouldn't work because the general would hear the fear in your voice, but the thing is,
I want him to hear the fear in voice.
I called to hear the fear in your voice.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Where have you been?
They are all dead. It's over.
Good work. Your payment will be left where we arranged. This is no longer necessary.
Wow.
Go ahead. The access code to the covert entrance is still both your daughter's birthdays.
Everyone leave us alone. I knew you'd come home.
Let's drop the water pressure.
Hurry up, bro. Almost done, buddy. How long we got? I don't know. Water cut off to thousands of people. The city will probably have that taken care of in about an hour, which means we've got 60 minutes to do 90 minutes worth of work. Or we don't get to Scylla.
What's wrong, Bobby?
Shit.
What's wrong, Bob? Bobby, talk to me! What's wrong? Talk to me! Michael! Bobby, what's wrong?
Yeah.
Michael!
You can't say you're not getting those symptoms now.
But I hear things. Sarah and your brother have been talking about you not feeling well or something. Look, I'm just saying.
I need your help. So please, just cover for me.
You got it, bro.
What my little bulldog may have known about Whistler and his plans for Scylla.
I told you that I knew nothing. You should have believed me.
I knew you'd never take it personally. Because you are, and have been ever since I took you under my wing. My girl.
What? Really? This is some sort of brainwashing?
That's why acupuncturists avoid placing needles anywhere near them, because opening up the nerve endings in a fingertip, even a little pinprick, can result in quite a painful hot flash.
My God!
Fact of physiology. The human body, when in extreme duress, begins to shut down. Brain activity decreases and your heart rate slows until you just can't feel the pain anymore. And that's where the heart monitor and the battery come in. Because when your heart rate dips below 50, that battery will give you a wake-up call, preventing your body from shutting down, and then you will feel
that all over again.
Of the pain. And that's when you're gonna beg me to make that phone call.
Did he just push it in a little further? Yo!
What do you for? I need you to measure this hole. And then make one of the same size on the wall opposite.
How?
You got a belt?
Blurred vision.
We got less than 30 minutes until this pipe is flooded with water again.
No pressure, right?
Acceptance is important, Wyatt. I had to accept that my son is gone. And you have to accept that your life, your very, very short lifespan ahead of you, is just gonna be filled with agonizing pain. At least
Yo.
until you do what I've asked of you. And then the pain will go away.
We've probably seen every... Bruh, we've seen some really creative ways of torture in this show, man. That's some real shit.
We're running out of time. Oh, man. What's wrong? This stupid thing is empty.
All right. I'm coming in.
It's me.
What's going on?
Somebody needs to tell you something. You call her by her first name.
Pam. I'm sorry.
And I love you. I love you.
This thing is heavy.
Hey, sir.
Show up when all the hard work is done.
All right, ease it back. We heard on the radio that the DWP is gonna have the water running in 10 minutes. You all right? This sleeve is too heavy to just slide it through the pipe. Two of us are gonna have to go inside and guide it through that other hole.
That pipe can float at any time.
I'll do it.
I'll go too.
How's Emmy?
I didn't come here to listen to you pretend to care about her. Or me. I came here to tell you that I'm a free agent now. So the question is, what's your offer?
Actually, the question for you is why would you want to go anywhere else? It's not a time for grudges, Gretchen. It's time for coming together. The salad days are fast approaching. Laos worked perfectly. Soon, the populace will turn to us, the leaders of the military, finance, and energy, to right the ship. And then we'll rebuild this country in our own image. And when we do, I want you there beside me, Gretchen, as my number two, like I always promised.
What about Lisa?
I've already told you. You're my girl.
Over there.
Damn. With the cinder block on the hands, though?
You and I are the same, Alex. I've
Yeah.
done things.
I hope that kills him.
That's good right there. You got it? That's it. All right. How long it's gonna hold?
I gotta hurry up. That water is coming.
All we gotta do is pull this thing through and we're good. All right, guys, push! The broom! The beam, the broom!
Mr. Wyatt.
I'm sorry to bother you, but after my talk with Detective Mara, I was thinking about Mr. Blauner and some of the conversations we had. Salesmen are a lot like fishermen, right? They're always bragging about their big catch. Oh, and he never talked about his sales, no matter how much I pried. So I took the liberty of looking them up.
Good afternoon to you too, Andy.
Two of your top buyers don't have valid social security numbers.
I checked out the social security numbers of the clients he allegedly sold gate workshops to. In some cases, the numbers are just pure fabrications. The point is, if the good officer gets his hands on these papers, you know you're gonna be up to your eyeballs in IRS auditors. I suggest you go tell Mr. Mara that you found some irregularities in Blauner's expenses, writing off personal matters, etc. This will explain why he disappeared and will placate the popo.
Pick it up, pick it up! Yeah, it's too heavy! Brace must have snapped. Let's try and get it up. It's not moving. We gotta leave it there. But then we'll never get Scylla. We have a choice. You don't. I do. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
He's gonna... He's gonna sacrifice himself.
Get your ass in here now. I let go of this, you can drop it. It's too heavy. Brad, drop the sleeve and get out of there. Don't do this. You have a son. Don't do this. Don't do this. Push it. Push it, Schofield. Come on, push it through.
Them dead flags were waving like a mug this episode for him too.
Scylla.
We got preliminary safeguards in place faster than we expected. We could move Scylla tomorrow if we wanted. But now that Wyatt's eliminated Schofield and Burroughs, there's no need.
Schofield and Burroughs are dead?
Dead is Latin. Go ahead with the plan. If a couple of boys from Illinois can get that close, it's time to mix things up. I want Scylla out of Los Angeles by the end of the day tomorrow.
Just wouldn't climb up.
Where does that pipe lead to? Maybe we can follow it.
No. No, he's gone.
Yeah, you're not surviving that. So, R.I.P. to Mr. Brad Bellick. It was an honor, sir. It was an honor to know you. You have been one of the better characters in the show. Not the best, but one of the better characters in the show, from season 1 to here, season 4. You know what I'm saying? Never really liked your character, you know, was coming around with your character like season 4 is when I actually started to like his character. You know what I'm saying? Because he was working with the team, was more team oriented. He's put a lot of the shit behind him, about everybody else, about these convicts. You know what I'm saying? And you know, season 1, great. Season 2, great. Season 3, you know what I'm saying? Season 3, Bellic is probably the most pathetic of them all. He has this thing about him where he just like, when he's in trouble, he starts this all the macho-ness goes away. You know what I'm saying? He's such a, and it goes to show you that this character was actually written very well. And the reason why I say that is because any man that is that grown and still living with their mama and is not like, you know what I'm saying, the same room he's had since he's been a kid, like any man that's doing that, those are the kind of things you can expect from them. The kind of attitude, you know what I'm saying? Even though tries to pretend, have a lot of bravado and stuff like that, when they get in trouble, they're like a little child. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Brad Bellick, man. Shout out to the actor that plays him. I think that's the end of Brad Bellick in the series. Legitimately, I don't think he can survive that. So I'm not expecting him to pop back up in the series. That would be crazy, right? So R.I.P. to the one and only Bellick. Crazy episode. We got finding out that Gretchen is with the general was probably the most surprising thing in the series. Like, my girl. I'm like, oh, so you just got bitches. Okay. I didn't expect Gretchen to be one of them, but that's the reason why he's saying that she always comes home. But it seems like this dude, it seems like the other lady that has a piece of Scylla is one of the bitches as well. So, hey, shout out to the general, man. You know what I'm saying? He just rescuing bitches and bagging them. All right. You know what I mean? So, they got some things done in this episode, as in they get the pipe across. So now we can get to where we need to get to, because that was the issue. You know what I'm saying? Them getting to the other side of the building, get through the pipe. So now they can crawl through the pipe, get over to the other side, and continue to end up in the company. So we'll get to see that. This has been for even in this episode, I think the most like thing, you know, that I see is the torture. I think I've talked about it in earlier seasons as well, where I was just like, you know what I'm saying, we can think of such creative ways to torture people. You know what I'm saying? I think I could still think of something even worse than what Mahone thought of in this crazy episode, right? Of what he was doing. Bro, I know for a fact, because I pricked my finger every day, at least 2 to 3 times a day, pricking my finger to test my blood sugar. And I know you can do it. You can do it anywhere else, like on your finger. But a lot of times I do the tip of my finger. And boy, let me tell you something. You hit the wrong spot sometimes, that should be burning. You know what I'm saying? And it's so quick. The way how the thing works that we use to test our blood sugar. It's so quick. It sticks you so quick. It doesn't even stay. And it can be jarring sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how far the actual needle that's pricking you is actually going, how far it's going. So it can be a painful experience sometimes, and it lasts for a very short time because the needle doesn't stay. I can't even imagine what it would be like if the needle actually stays in there sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So it can be a very painful experience just from that. So I can imagine what dude was going through, that pain and that shot. Man, that shit was creative as hell. And I'm smiling, but I would not wish that up on my worst enemy, bro. Like, that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, man, oh man, do the writers, they do some research. They do some research on torturing for sure. Because we've seen plenty of torture methods used in this series, which I never expected to see in something like this. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing about smell that they used on Gretchen as well. It's just so many different ways that you can, you know what I'm saying, enhance pain on the human body. It's crazy, but hello, you know what I'm saying? One of those things, man, you know, just to talk about, you know, stuff that happens in the series is just absolutely amazing how they write it and how they make you feel and all this other different stuff. So, dude, hopefully, I don't think he's gonna survive. The man had a cinder block on it, you know what I'm saying, on his arm. He was chained onto his arm. That ain't coming off unless by some miracle that breaks. He's gonna drown. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't swim with that on your arm, right? You can't swim with your arms tied up like that. Like, you can't even like say, okay, let me, you know what I mean? Like, you can't, you're dead. He's supposed to be dead. So we'll see what happens there. I guess that is it. We got revenge. Alex, dude, you know what I'm saying? That dude was a hired assassin. They're talking about, oh, I was forced to do stuff. Nigga, we just heard you come out of the office and said your fee doubled. You're a hired gun. You don't have no stakes in the company. You were hired to do a job. You get what I'm saying? I get it. If you don't do the job well, then you're gonna be dead. Unless this is how the company works. They just intimidate people into becoming assassins. It's weird, right? So, my whole thing with watching this series, man, is just to really see what they're going to do to really end it. And this is fascinating where they're going right now. I'm loving the whole company situation and where we are with it. Them thinking that Michael and Lincoln is dead. I think Gretchen knows better, you know what I'm saying, to think that. And just gotta be careful. I don't know. I wonder if Gretchen is trying to work an angle to still bring the company down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of a bullshit, you know what I'm saying, with the whole relationship that she has with the general. Why would you just run back to them like that? It just seems very weird. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely gonna see what takes place, what's going to happen between also Gretchen and Sarah, because that relationship, you know, I wonder if Sarah's gonna have her little one-on-one with her, just like how Mahone got a one-on-one with Wyatt, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of things that I'm looking forward to, you know, to seeing how these relationships are developed, and also the situation that's going on with Michael. I'm wondering if he's gonna speak up, or if Sucre is gonna be the one to tell him, like, listen, man, you guys were gone, and this dude he couldn't even lift up the freaking hammer. So his motor functions are gone. He's having the blurry vision. All of these symptoms is what Sarah warned him about. It's like, listen, if you start having these symptoms, please let me know. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully he does. But then again, I'm not so hopeful about it. Having a tumor, a brain tumor for that matter, I don't even want to think about it, because I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Unfortunately, it's something that people get and people go through, and aneurysms and all of that stuff, man. It's people that survive aneurysms, but it's a very slim chance of survival when those things happen to you. So and that's why I thought to you guys about, if something is happening with your body, man, go get that shit checked out, because you don't know what it is. It could be something more serious than you think it is. Sometimes we might sit down and be like, oh, it's just the flu, or it's just common cold or whatever. It's go away in a few days, and then it persists through months. And that's the reason why, you just got to get yourself checked out. Same thing with me. I was having trouble with my eye. If you guys remember earlier this year, I was having trouble with my left eye, right? Where, it just kept sticking me and sticking me and sticking me and sticking me. And, what I'm saying? It happened every couple of months. It will be there for like a couple of days. It will really hurt. I can't really, every time I blink, it hurts and stuff like that. And, I had to go get it checked out. You know what I'm saying? And figure out what was going on. You have to be very careful. Take rest. You know what I'm saying? Take rest. Figure out what's going on. And if it's just rest you needed, which was the situation with me, was like, listen, man, you're looking at screens for too many hours during the day. Your eyes are very strained. You need to get rest, because I told you guys, like, I don't get hours on end to sleep. Like, for the most part, I will sleep like 3 to 4 hours, maybe, for the most part, between doing reactions and what I do in the daytime to make my money, dealing with businesses and all of this other stuff that I do. I don't get a lot of rest. So the doctor basically told me, listen, man, your eyes are too strained. It's nothing serious, but your eyes are too strained. And the reason why this keeps reoccurring is because, you know what I'm saying, you might take a little break, right, when it comes on, and then it goes away in a few days. But this can become a reoccurring issue, or even reoccur more often if you continue this way. So listen, take a couple of weeks off. I think I did take a couple of weeks off from doing any kind of reactions or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And looking at screens or anything. Just rest my eyes, get some rest, sleep, and just rest in general. It was boring as hell, but you know what I'm saying? It helped, because now I don't necessarily, even though, sometimes you'll see me still in the glasses and stuff like that, and that's just to protect my eyes from, blue light and stuff like that. So makes it a little bit more better. But I don't necessarily like wearing the glasses, because it kind of hurts my face after a while. It's not 100% comfortable, to be honest. And mostly, like, not my eyes, but like the bridge of my nose, the way how it sits on my face. So yeah, man, if you're having trouble with anything and it's going on consistently, go get it checked out. Go to a doctor, man, and get yourself checked out if you can. Okay. So yeah, man, hopefully he does tell Sarah. Hopefully he tells Lincoln that he's feeling these symptoms, because they are worried about him. But he's just so gung-ho on getting this mission done. He's a very extremely selfless person, and he might put somebody else's well-being over his own wellness. But dude, you can't help anybody if you're not well yourself. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, you got to make sure that you're good before you make others good. And this is one of the things that, as human beings, we struggle with. Because if you're not good yourself, like, you can't be depressed and out here trying to help depressed people. That's fucking stupid. Okay? Let's just be honest about it. You can't be out here. It's kind of like how, you have therapists or psychiatrists that go to psychiatrists to see psychiatrists. They are in therapy themselves, and they out here trying to help people. Like, it's weird. You get what I'm saying? When you actually think about it, it's kind of weird, because you're having all these types of issues, but you're trying to help me through mine. It's, you know what I mean? But the thing about it is this: when it comes down to that, it's weird, but it's acceptable, because at least you accept your own shortcomings, right? that you know that you need therapy as well, and you're trying to help yourself. But if you're not in that part where, as in, you're ignoring what's going on with you and trying to help other people, that's not very healthy for you. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you can't help people, right, while you are going through something. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you got to choose to get yourself help too if you are going through something. Because a healthy you is better to help other people. You get what I'm saying? So if you're going through any of that, I know I bore you guys with this stuff, I know, but if it is what it is, I really don't care. So don't come in the comment section, wish you would stop talking about this stuff, man. I don't care. It's my channel. You don't like what I talk about in my reviews? By all means, kick rocks if you can. Okay? By all means. And I'm not kidding. You don't like what I do, you don't have to watch my reaction, or just fast forward through the damn thing. Or go to watch somebody else. I don't give a shit. Anyways, listen. You guys know I love you regardless. So you know I love you regardless of whatever the situation is. It is what it is. So yeah, man. Sometimes I ramble. Most times I stay on topic. I don't care. I do my reviews and my intros off the cuff. I don't care. It's just like you're gonna have to deal with the arms and you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to deal with all of that. Okay, so anyways, guys, thank you guys so much, man. This was an incredible episode, but I think this is where I am going to wrap my weekend for Prison Break up. Might do some more episodes. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will catch you guys for the next one, man.